So, without further ado, just want to say a very special morning to my listeners on the Bridge 99. So we're inviting you to untie, to untangle. That is what it really means. Untangle really just means for untangle. Because you know, so enough tie up and hitch up and all kind of things are going in the earth right now. So sometimes we just need a little space where we can just untangle. You're over us? Yeah, man. Untie, untangle, free up. Free up the fear because enough fear around the place. You know, we want to untangle the fear, untangle all kind of negative activity. So here what I want you to do now. I want to know for show up as we are. Yes, tennis, make up your mind. You have to face reality in these times. So, what am I going to be dealing with? What I always deal with. Remember saying, no, you're real smart, you know. So you see, this is the same things that you usually hear me I deal with. I become committed to them kind of things. So you see, dub poetry. I want to say to me, say, boy, I only go 2 days, you know, I don't have no time for dub poetry. Who tell you that? I go and play a little bit of every good thing. Not a little bit of everything, you know. A little bit of every good thing. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of format now. At approximately 11 o'clock thereabout, we're going to have a section that we call networking. Now, networking is going to be a very simple process. What we want to do is to be interactive. So we want to make sure that members of the public here in Jamaica and around the world get a chance to not only just hear themselves on radio, because, you know, it's just a little more than hearing yourself on radio, but actually having something to share that is positive and worthwhile. So we're going to be just talking to people. I mean, I have some friends of mine, Vaughn, good morning, and they're going to be popping out that phone just about any time. I want to say a very special morning to my producer, Vaughn, and we've been really busy at this and other, you know, projects that we're working on. Well, this one now, any one of us can just pop out our phones and get your voice on WhatsApp, and you're going to be telling us who you are, where you live, and very simple. And we're calling this feature Network. So watch out for that. And just in case you see someone, no, not anyone, because I want can pop out in phone and then nothing to do with the Bridge 99 FM. So just in case my producer, Vaughn, pops out his phone, I'm sure you're going to be finding out a lot more about Vaughn, because every minute I'm going to call him name. So, and you're going to look upon him, so a guy can't just go and say, you want to see me name Vaughn? You know, we don't work like that. So Vaughn is going to come in and he's going to say, you know, say, we don't like you on the program there, Un-Tengle, and the like a section where Sister Elise called Network. Just talk, man. Just tell who you are, because we really like that something for interactive. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to start off at approximately 11 o'clock thereabouts, so stay tuned for that. So, you see the legend them out there where you know, so doing some positive work and loving the people and, you know, making the world go around with your positivity. Look, you see this good looking Bridget. Them a see him face? You see him face? You see him? Mike too, yes. All right, here you go.
Yeah, man, I make my blushing at the face, man.
No, you just look at this good-looking people picnic, you see? And him named Vaughn, and he's also my producer. So between myself and Vaughn, and I have some soldiers on the road who, you know, them will identify themselves, and them say them just pop out them phone, and them go to see a lady in our farm, and she'll do a thing, and them just pop out them phone and say, you know, would I like you upon the bridge, you know, meet me upon the bridge, man. You are who? And she just said, well, my name is Miss Isilda, and I am in my farm from 10 o'clock in the from 5 o'clock in the morning, yeah. From 5 o'clock in the morning until, so that's Vaughn. Yeah, so I'm going to be calling his name a lot because we work very closely together, and he's doing a wonderful thing already. Can you imagine him doing a wonderful thing already? So Vaughn, you see him face? No. All right.
Run the tune.
Run tune. In a few, we're going to be talking to Omar Ryan, and Omar is an advocate for the development of St.Thomas. Now, yet we have one more, and then we go to Omar, right? So he's also the organizer of a mass protest. Perhaps you remember that protest in St. Thomas, and that happened in the month of November and the year 2017. Hello, Melanin?
Yes, greetings, Mama Elise.
All right. So, for those who had never heard of you before, let us go a bit back in time. Take us back to November. First of all, tell us a little bit about who you are, and then take us back to November 2017.
Well, as you've told Radioland, good morning, Jamaica and the world, and Mama Elise, it's really good to have you back on radio, you know? No, some of us, our lives have not been the same since you've been out of radio, so it's wonderful to have you this morning and to be here with you.
Thank you.
I am, I just say Omar Ryan. I go by the name Melanin, and I am a natural advocate, you know? And I'm a poet as well. People know me through the poet circles. And I've been well involved when I was a student at the University of the West Indies. So people know me as a young leader as well, doing a lot of outstanding things for my community and so forth. Being the first person in the country to get the Governor General Youth Award for excellence in outstanding community volunteerism. That was way back from 2007, plus a number of other colorful distinctions over the years. And so 4 years ago, it's almost 4 years, 1 month away from 4 years ago, November 2017, I organized a parish-wide protest in St. Thomas for the authorities to really hear the cries of the people in St. Thomas, because we've had what I would say the worst network of roads in the country, and it has been a sore point. It's like our Achilles heel, which has kept us back from development for many, many, many years. And so we decided that, you know, because we're just going to organize a protest. And that protest happened on the 6th day of November, 2017. And the parish was, you know, people rose up in the parish and protested, which I was, you know, really glad that they really heeded the call. And the Jamaica Constabulary Force, agents of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, locked me up for malicious prosecution.
Before you get there, though,
yeah,
the protest was a success.
Yes, I would say.
And then after the success of the protest, you were asked to visit the Morant Base Station.
Yes, the same day of the protest.
Okay, let us talk about that now. So what happened from then?
Yes, they called me in at the Morant Bay Police Station and told me that, you know, their superiors in Kingston want to speak to me. You know, and I said, all right, no problem, because I'm not a criminal. This is not something wrong. I'm just exercising my human right to call on my people to protest, you know, because this is a part of democratic societies, and our democratic societies remain alive. And so, being aware of that right, I organized the protest. And so police them called me in and said, boy, them superior want to talk to me in Kingston. And I went with them. And on my way there, though, I called my attorney, Mr. Bert Samuels, and told him what was happening. And, you know, because I suspected something. Mm-hmm. And me and my brother, Andrew Turner, when we reached Kingston, we were transported in a private police motor vehicle. And when we reached Kingston, they brought us to Constant Spring Police Station, where it was then that we were learning that we were being arrested for inciting criminal activities in St. Thomas. And which was good that I had called Mr. Samuels before, because by that, soon after, he reached the police station and, you know.
So let me ask you something, Melanin. Was it one of these cases where you had to get a permit from the police? Because I know that in order to have a march or a demonstration, you need some kind of cooperation from the police. Did you get that?
No, that was to me that I don't know where the right to assemble and the freedom of speak and the freedom to speak.
Yes.
You don't have to get any authority or any permission from any government for that. That's an international human right.
Because if you did, then they would determine who could speak.
that is foolishness to me, because I hear them bring the same thing on Joseph Patterson the other day in Kingston. Like, no man, when the entire black world that was protesting, I think it was last year, George Floyd, people never got permission to protest at the U.S. Embassy and to protest all across the world. Black people were protesting, and even in the U.S. This is a part of how democratic societies have evolved. And it is what keeps democracy alive in societies.
You know something though, Melanin, you speak with confidence, and this is why we have to be a confident people, because if you're not confident, any little body can call you down still, you know, and make you know all kind of thing when I go so still, you know. So you are somebody who yourself and your brethren, you're both familiar with the law because you studied law.
Yes, I've been a law student. Take a break from it and doing some teaching until we can get back in the legal field.
So tell us what transpired in the courts.
Well, to tell you the honest truth, Mama, you know, we filed a civil suit against the Attorney General for malicious prosecution and false imprisonment, and without having to step a foot in court myself. But my lawyers had to do it, Mr. Samuels and his team of lawyers. They made about 3 appearances in court, and until the AG decided that they don't think it would be best to go any further because there's no evidence at all anywhere which shows that I was legally charged.
There's no evidence to show you were legally charged. You mean in the books?
Yes. You know.
So the charge of suspicion of criminal activity was just something to what, scare you?
Well, I don't know what they thought because I'm unscarable. But I don't know because, you know.
But you know, there are a lot of cases like this, though, in the Melanin, that are not recorded in the books. And oftentimes, because individuals have no proper legal representation, they are remanded, and we have heard of so many cases for years.
Mm-hmm.
So we're happy that, you know, there are those of us, and you see, it is so important for the children of grassroots people to really educate themselves, you know. Because if you don't do that, it's just another way to get hold on, because it's information age we in, and you have to know your rights.
Definitely. We have to know our rights. And just as me and Mr. Samuels was talking yesterday about the same thing, that what will save us as black people, a people coming out of oppression, is education. And you need to have people like me in society who are going to advocate for our people, because our people are coming out of oppression and enslavement, the most brutal criminal activity against our people. And you have some people in society behave like everything is dandy and shandy. It's not. A lot of our people are suffering.
But you know something, as you say that, and I agree with you 100%, what really happens oftentimes, unfortunately, is that many get that opportunity and sell out. Well,
I agree with you 100%. I've seen it. I've seen a lot of people that I would have hoped that they would have represented far more than just themselves and their personal interests.
Yes. And this is one of the reasons why we say untangle, because a lot of the selling out is just a matter of fear. And, you know, a lot of people seem to sell out, but really at the root cause of it is fear. So we have to untangle that spirit of fear, because it's going to lead with which part we don't really want to end up.
And it's the next thing too, you know, Mama, because a lot of people are divorced from their Africanness, their African spirituality, and their African identity. You're saying we are immersed in our culture of who we are, accept that black self there, and what it represents from that time to this time. It gives great confidence. And that is what I would say has given me my confidence over the years.
Yes.
To know that I am African royalty, coming from the line of the strongest people ever, the people that survived the Middle Passage and 300 years of slavery, colonialism, oppression, and whatever they bring to us. I am sure that we will overcome.
Absolutely. Wonderful. And it's good to bring good news, because a lot of negative, news and negative activity, negative vibrations. So, I really had to invite you on Un-Tengle this morning to just bring the news of victory, because that is what that is all about.
Yeah, man. And I really give thanks to the people of St.Thomas and Mr. Samuels and the lawyers at KJS for really making this possible, because it was really for the people of St.Thomas, and that's the reason I say it's important to reach out to you, because you have been one of the the pillars in my corner when I got locked up, you know. And I really appreciated that very much, Sister Elise, because, you know, a lot of people thought that this was politically motivated and so. No, it's people motivated.
We have to be people motivated because the others have failed us miserably. I get in the wind-up signal. So once again, just give thanks for passing through, meeting me on the bridge and sharing a positive vibration. That's very good news. And keep strong and keep militant.
Yeah, man, forever.
Love, yeah?
Give thanks, Mama, and have a wonderful day. Bless you.
All right, you're most welcome. So that is Melanin. Well, we call him Melanin. That's his stage name. He's an advocate for the development of St. Thomas and an organizer of the mass protest. His case has been thrown out, and we thought we'd just let you know. We're going to take a break. So we have some more WhatsApp. Hey, look here. Vaughn say, if you call this something, what's happening? because it's pure WhatsApp. Yes. So I agree. So we call it what's happening. So there's somebody who said that them not only listening but them watching some of behave myself. I always do that. Thank you very much. Come again. What else is happening here now? This one says, oh, morning, Mama. Barry Back is here. Okay, good. Good to hear from you, Barry Back. And thank you very much for the WhatsApp. And then this one is from Brooklyn, New York. I want to say good afternoon, it actually is, to Brooklyn, New York. And of course, you know, we're standing by to join Beauregard in a few, but let's just take a few of these first. Blessed love, my sister. So wonderful to have you in the house blazing again. So good to see you. And that's coming from my sister Marjorie K. Good afternoon, Marjorie K. Greetings, Mama Jason. I go from New Jersey to Jamaica. Bridge the connection. I stay connected to the yard and abroad. Ubuntu. The very same to you. So we just want to say a very special good afternoon to all those in the diaspora. And if you're not listening soon, now you're supposed to be listening soon. Hey, Nubian, boy, nice to hear and see you in your rightful place. I did this one. Nubian, it's me, Della. Oh. So glad I got to include my name. Yes, Steppa, this is what is missing. Okay, all right. So, of course, you know, we're going to join Steppa. We're going to make that connection at approximately 20 minutes after 12 o'clock. And ready? Okay, so it's time for us to join. All right, let me just take one more WhatsApp. Find out what's happening. This one says, greetings and respect, Mama Elise. Amaziah the Great here saying blessings. Good to see you in action again. Thank you very much, Amaziah. And thank you very much, Amaziah, for the promotions you've been doing. You think I don't see it? My friend them send me money. I'm really very appreciative of that. See? So just bless up yourself. And, you know, right after at this time, I always like to include a gospel song, you know. Yeah, man, me still I do my gospel, my dear. Still I go do my gospel. One nice one from Ghost. But in the meantime, we're standing by. 7 minutes after 12 o'clock it is. So I want to say a very special good afternoon to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and, of course, all those listening and awaiting the connection. Once again, okay, all right, ready? All right, so greetings.
My pleasure to welcome to the Bridge 99 FM because we're about to make a connection right now to Jamaica, to the Bridge 99 FM. So it is my pleasure now to welcome the original Empress of Radio back to the airwaves. And even a warmer welcome to the Bridge 99 FM and also to Irie Jam Radio. Let me say a pleasant good afternoon to Queen Elise. Good afternoon, Mama Elise.
Good afternoon to you also, Beauregard. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How's everything?
Well, wonderful. You know, we're having some teething pains, but boy, we're certainly having fun through the teething pains. So yeah, man, I'm a good man.
It's a learning process.
Yes, man.
Right.
So how are you that side?
Everything is all right. They're saying, you know, the weather is okay, but they're saying we're going to have some scattered showers later on this evening. And I heard you talking about rain also happening in Jamaica right now.
Right. Well, I actually left in the rain. And reached the station in the rain. So it has been a rainy day. I think it's still raining as we speak here in Jamaica. But, you know, we're kind of glad for the rain as long as it's not too much. So
as long as it's not disastrous.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
So that's what's up. Yes.
Some showers of blessing.
That's right.
True indeed. Well, I guess New York City, the whole entire tri-state area is looking forward to your programming. A lot of people missed you over the years, over the airwaves, and it's glad to have you back just to, hear what you have to bring to our people in the diaspora.
Okay, it's my pleasure. As I told Richie B and DJ Roy, was it Thursday or Friday? Friday. It's my pleasure, and I really love the idea of having a chance to communicate with the diaspora, and not only just music but everything else, and letting them know what's happening here, and very importantly, letting us know what's happening over there.
Yes. Well, we'll be tuned in, we'll be locked in, and all ears open, antennas are up, everyone is listening.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Manhattan. Those are the areas that we cover. Help me.
Yes, the whole entire tri-state area.
The whole entire tri-state area.
Some parts of New Jersey, some parts of Connecticut, but all of New York City.
Okay, so
Yes.
welcome to Un-Tengle. That's the name of my program. And for those who are wondering, what on earth is that? Well, this is where we just get a chance to just loosen up, just free up, and lose all the fear and all them something there and just untangle. It's really untangle, but you don't know. My ancestor them said untangle sound too wonderful, but they want to untangle. So that we are untangle. You laughing?
I have no problem with that, sister. No problem.
All right. So give me an idea, of what your program is like.
Well, my program is called the Corporate Hour, and basically this program was birthed during the pandemic. And it was basically a program of positivity, something to try to get us through the whole COVID situation that we were going through. At the same time, we were going through the George Floyd situation. So, a lot of things were happening in the United States at the time. We were dealing with racism, we were dealing with a president that I guess the whole world saw as a villain, So those are the things that I was dealing with, and just basically trying to help people to cope during that time. And the feedback and the reception has been great so far.
Wonderful. What a responsibility, though, because I mean, to be a communicator in days like these, in times like these, we really have to find what the people really want, because it's not an easy time.
Yes, true indeed. I would have to say it's a spin-off of something to what you do, sister.
Okay.
You're a pioneer of shows like these.
Thank you. And my show is a spin-off of what some people before me have done. So
Right.
so I'll be a spin-off.
Yes.
So, all right. So it's wonderful talking to you. And your name is pronounced Beauregard, right?
Yes, it is. It is a French name that was given to me by my father.
Is it your given name?
Yes, that is my given name.
Okay. All right. Nice talking to you again, and looking forward to talking to you. You work right tomorrow, Thursday too?
Yes, I do.
All right. So we're looking forward to connecting again.
Yes. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay. All right. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Oh, you're Tuesdays and Thursdays too?
Yes.
Okay. So
Well, I'm all through the week, but I'll be connecting with you on Tuesdays. and
Okay.
Thursdays.
All right.
Yes.
Fine. That sounds good. All right. Have a wonderful day, and
I'll be listening.
okay, great. Wonderful. All right. Bless up yourself.
Bless him.
All right. So, all right. Beautiful. So that was wonderful. Again, we just want to say a very special good afternoon to Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Manhattan, the entire tri-state area. And as you heard Beauregard say, the entire New York is listening. So like we promised you, we're going to be having a conversation now with Miguel Steppa Williams. And Miguel, for those who don't know, or Steppa, for those who don't know, is a social development consultant, a communicator, and a dub poet. Good afternoon.
Greetings, Mama. Blessed love.
Yes, I. So you're a master communicator.
Yes, say it's over time. It's like that has just absorbed, I've just absorbed that kind of mantra there.
Right. I think it's from your start MC. All right. So Steppa has always been a part of any program that I do, because Steppa is a brethren that he's behind the scenes very often, just giving not only just inspiration, but also advice and energy. And for that, I give thanks, my brother, a lot.
whole heap of love, Mama. Give thanks.
All right. So I was listening to some tracks because I'd been, kind of off the ear for a while and not listening to a lot of stuff. And then I was listening to some stuff, some content from Steppa, and I thought that I would really share some of this content. And the first thing that struck me, perhaps this is the first question I'm going to ask, is have you always sung?
Yeah, man. I've always loved the melody.
You've always done what?
I've always loved the melody.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's something where I always hear it, and I think always hear it with a whole heap of clarity.
Yeah.
And even when I write,
Yeah.
I always write with a lot of melody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something where I never always know how to connect to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I always have it. So even a lot of the music I write over the years, it would include, artists singing. Some have a section with it, and some of them I just do for myself because me just always, but I've never always introduced it to anyone,
Right.
more than me and the engineer in the studio,
To be honest with you, Steph, I was listening to one of the songs that you're singing, and me I tell you the truth, my finger them cross because me I say I don't want a man chuck off a rhythm and then go collapse, But not like that, no go on. At that time, you see when Mrs. say you never chuck off a rhythm and collapse, but call you, and me I say, son, yeah, go on, good man. So tell me how that feels as a creative individual to be able to chant in terms of word sound and at the same time connect forward with melody.
Yeah. What? You see that whole energy there?
Yes.
Is really from the inspiration where we always get. Because when we just get introduced to music, by my own discovery of fame, it's really garnet silk,
Okay.
So we always have that sweet sound there,
Right.
It's very sweet and I love it and I always want have it, So in my writing, although I have a heavy bass fire there, I always know that Nightingale sound is very important.
Right. Beautiful. All right. We're going to take a break at 27 minutes after 12. But one of the things that really excites me and interests me while we're talking about this, one of the things that I've been reasoning about with ones who I reason with is that there is a stage that I've reached now where I don't want to put any genre in a corner anymore because it just isn't right. It isn't fair. And poetry stands on its own. So for the poet to be now melodious in the voice, it is just fitting in so perfectly. So for those who are listening, we're really going to make no distinction anymore in terms of selection between poetry and music. It's a genre, they're both genres, they're the same song, and it is communicating. So we're not going to do that something there again. There's some new songs that are coming out, and the reason that we were having is really about not putting any genre anymore into a corner, but really freeing up the sound, freeing up the communication, because each one complements the other. So I guess we can just hear the next voice then.
Royal blessings and healing. I am King Isaiah, your herbal doctor. I am from Jamaica, Old Harbor Bay, past student of Old Harbor I, present student of the University of the Universe. My mission is to heal and educate people globally. Reason for this: cancer killed my mom when I was 9 years of age. Therefore, I've decided to kill forward cancer in all areas of the body. I have perceived it was for this I was born, and for that I came into this world to represent health and to give testimony for the truth. Herb is healing of the nations. God is the greatest physician. The earth is the largest pharmacy, and your body is the greatest healer. Let your food be a medicine, and your medicine be your food. You become what you eat. Thank you.
Bless up. Who is this?
You know, it's a wise word, you know.
Ah! Oh, Mr. Words, what's happening? You good?
I am good enough, mama. We there go and listen of the energy same way and I roll with you in the same way.
Nice, beautiful. Good to hear from the scene.
Of course. Give thanks.
So let me ask you this, though. You never had any problem meeting me on the bridge?
Not at all, man. Coming at the bridge long before you go there, no, mama.
All right, wonderful. So for those who having issues meeting me on the bridge, because the people them who, kind of never used to it, kind of tell me say them having issues. So just tell them how you deal with it. The ones this side.
Well, you know, the other day I realized that, of course, the bridge is 99.1. And I pick up on 99.9 sometimes. Because even the other day, while I tried through Earth and around Jamaica, they kind of jump off, you know what I mean? And, I was kind of furious one evening. I was listening to Kurt Riley, and of course, the bridge just disappeared. And I said, well, hold on there. Where the bridge gone?
No water over the bridge. You know they're on that, so.
No water. The bridge I cannot be no current charm bridge for the bridge, no, mama.
No, so you love the vibes on the bridge.
Of course,
yeah,
of
man.
course. You know what I mean?
Excellent programming, yes, man. All right. So we're going any more? All right. So give thanks to that words, and
no problem.
yeah, man. Give thanks.
Man. Forward to the airwaves, yeah.
Yes, and you're most welcome, and it is my pleasure. All right, let's take a few of these. WhatsApp. It says, "Oh, Miss Sis, I'm here always, anywhere in the world." Oh, I do that one already, man. That's a mid excitement. All right. Elise got. Oh, Onik! I get a picture of Onik. Him get very big now. That's true. I see him. All right. Bless up yourself. Bless up yourself, Onik. And bless up all those listening here right now on Un-Tengle. Nice, man. I love that. Matthew running down Onik. All right. Bless up yourself, the whole Independent City. All right. So we're going to take another call. Greetings.
Mama Kelly, Barry back, miss you.
Oh, how are you, Barry back? Good to hear from you, right? How are you?
You make me wash my face in high water, man, I tell you. I cry for you. I say, where is Mama Kelly?
Don't cry, because there's nothing sad happening. Let me tell you something. It's in life, it's only salvation. Good salvation. Do you know? Don't say only salvation. Good salvation last favor. So every now and then we have to just take a break and reset and come forward. And I am just happy to know that I am here, right here on the bridge. It's not by chance.
Yes, Mama, that's why when you do tune, that's them playing some foo tune. That's why I do the tune named Baby Them, you know. When it comes to music, them are Baby Them. Mama, it's going very well.
All right, bless up yourself, see? And give thanks for the link, see? Give thanks for the connection. All right. Mr. Van, they probably case, you know. All right. So this one is WhatsApp. It says, "Hi, Mama. I'm at work at the desk with my Bluetooth." Marvelin. Good afternoon, Marvelin. So good to hear from the. And this one now says, "Mama, afternoon. Welcome forward. Knew you couldn't stay away too long." Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa from Montego Bay. Good afternoon, Addis Ababa. Thanks for joining me and meeting me on the bridge. And perhaps we can take one more and then we get ready to seal off. All right? That's it?
Yeah, so far.
All right. Beautiful. So step A. What? One more call? All right. So let's take this one. Greetings.
Good afternoon, Mama Ellie.
Good afternoon. Who is this?
This is Dennis.
Okay, Dennis?
Yeah, taxi driver Dennis in Kingston. I may say I have no fear for going out square.
All right. Greetings, Dennis. How is everything?
Yes, you know what, sir. First, I will attack, but I left here fire down, sir, you know.
All right.
I had a ride on the bridge and I can watch it. We turn up on the bridge and we now move, you know.
Right. And you say, although rain a fall, no water now wash up on the bridge and the bridge is solid. Know these things. You see me?
If you disbelieve me, man, make Richie B tell you about me, man.
All right, Richie. When next we talk, you tell me about Dennis.
No, man, Richie B.
Yeah,
make Richie B tell you about me, man.
All right. Well, give thanks to Dennis.
We get traffic report a man in time.
Okay, I got you.
We say all the road around, man.
Okay. So you give Richie B the traffic report.
Yeah, man, holy power, man.
All right, respect
Holy
you.
power, man. So, welcome to the bridge, you know.
Thank you so very much, and
Yes,
thanks
man.
for listening.
Holy pasties there for you, man.
All right, give thanks,
Yeah, man.
Dennis.
Big up yourself, man.
And thanks for calling, all right?
Yeah, man. Bridge to the world.
All right, bridge to the world. I agree. Bridge to the world. True, man. All right, so that's it. That's it. All right, so we're going to take. Oh, this one is from Gregory in Gregory in Canada. Hi, Gregory in Canada. Bless up yourself. Thanks for linking me. Lord of mercy, pinch me every time. Pinch me, Vaughn. Every time. Every time it says, hold on, one more call. All right, we take one more and then we seal it, right? Good afternoon.
Blessed love.
Who am I speaking with?
Dusty one goal.
Ah, Dusty, my darling. How are you, Dusty?
Just cool, man. We're officially welcome you, man.
Oh,
It's a pleasure having you back on here, Mama. It's a pleasure. It's refreshing. Trust me, it's refreshing. It's a breath of fresh air. Telling you the truth.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, man. The juggling, the program, trust me. The interviews, trust me, everything was on point today. Yeah, man. Really full joy of the program. And I know you have bigger and better coming in weeks to come.
Yes, and for any little technical slip up, you're going to have to forgive me because, you know, say a long time you know do that something here.
So. Just cool, man. Yeah, get it as the days go by, man.
Yes,
yeah, man. So bless up the whole bridge team and the listeners and the you know, the persons behind the scene making it happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
All
Maximum respect to every one of them. Yeah, man.
Thanks for your call, Dusty.
Yes, Mom.
Very well. And we want to use the opportunity to bless up the technical operator, laughing through some of them serious through some things. Bless up with yourself and want to bless up Sean, because although Sean is in here today, we have been online. Every minute we send a jingle and I say, Sean, you're all right? Yes, I'm all right. So we give thanks for that, Sean. I want to say enough respect to Vaughn, who all are name me program. So you see where him there do. You see where him there. So we give thanks for the love. We give thanks for the love from all the staff. See, one more wah. What? Mama, one more? All right, Mama, come, one more. All right. So we give thanks for that. Greetings.
Blessed love, Sister Elise.
Greetings. Who is this?
Your sister Makeda.
My sister, my beloved sister Makeda. How are you, sis?
I couldn't let the day pass without hailing you up and saying, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is such a joy to hear you on radio again, girl. Truly, truly.
Thank you so much.
I love the music. I love all the bits that you're going to add to it, and I'm just happy.
Thank you so much, sis. And you know something, when I was ready to leave out this morning and I saw your post, I mean, Sister Makeda is making everyone know how to get onto the bridge for those who don't know. And you just took on this like my true mentor. You know how I love you. I was rushing out and I says, boy, I mean, sis, you are amazing. Thank you so very much.
I saw your message, darling. I just welcome. I can't say back. Welcome forward. Welcome home, because you're home where you're supposed to be.
Thank
love
you
you,
again,
darling,
sis.
and I shall continue to listen every day that you're on.
I love you too.
Bless you.
Okay, bless you. All right, so that's it now, Mama. All right, that's my mentor, my sister Barbara Makeda Blake. That's my mentor. Like I said, always supporting me, always supporting any good thing that I do. Once again, just want to say a very special thank you to my producer Vaughn and to the entire team for taking us through these 3 hours in fine style. Remember that we return with Un-Tengle, and we do that on Thursday. Remember, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 o'clock in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. That's where and how we do our thing. Once again, thanks for the listeners. Thank you very much for the warm welcome, and thanks again for joining me, meeting me on the bridge.